Yes, ladies and gents, welcome back to In the Red Corner. I'm Ross, as always. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I've got Arron Blakey, who's making his Bkfc debut in Leeds in just less than, 10 days now, I think. Not far off at all. So here he is, the man of the hour. Thank you very much. Hello, Arron. How are you getting on, mate?
How you going, Ross?
All good, thanks, brother. All good, thank you. How's training going? Are you feeling well?
Oh, mint, mate. To be fair, I've had a really good week this week. It's like ups and downs, but this week's been mint. Felt sharp as a nail this week. It's been a good camp. To be fair, really good.
Excellent. Feeling fit and strong?
Yeah, fittest I've probably ever been, mate. If I'm honest, apart from when I was about 18 in army, but this is probably the fittest I've ever been in my adult career. Anyway, mates. Yeah, I feel fit and strong.
So this is going to be your Bkfc debut, but you fought MMA before as well, haven't you?
Yeah, dibs and dabs, mate. Yeah, dibs and dabs of it, but nothing. I've said this before. Nothing as ever strict routine as this, and where I felt as disciplined as I am now. I've dipped into stuff, done this, done that, bit when I was younger as well. But this is it. I feel like this is the bit for me now. I'm just gonna hit it head on.
Yeah. So how did you get into combat sports? Tell us about the first time you put on a pair of gloves.
When I was young, so just I was always scrapping. So I think my dad took me to boxing, and I took to boxing a bit. But then I was always in and out of that, bit of a rogue when I was a young lad. So boxed when I was a bit amateur, and then left it alone. Dipped back into MMA and boxing again, probably about 5-6 years ago. Took an MMA fight on 6 weeks' notice when I'd never done it before. Realised how hard it was. And then toyed around with that, kept training a little bit, had a few unlicensed fights. And then, started back up at Rico's, and Rico bent my arm, just said, look, you sort of suit the bare knuckles style. So we've been training that.
Yeah, I mean, seeing some team that you've got down there in Yorkshire, Robbie Kennedy, who's been on the podcast, Rico, who's unbelievable, absolutely smashing it, isn't he?
Yeah,
going places.
Honestly, mate, I can't speak highly enough of Rico. I mean, everyone knows what he's about, and I'm not just saying this because he's my coach and one of my best mates, but he's an animal, mate. He's an animal. Like we've been sparring, and I went to watch him sparring the other day, and he was sparring pro boxers, mate, and making him look stupid.
Was he?
Honestly, he's sharp at the minute.
Yeah, I watched an old documentary on YouTube just through the week about him. To be honest, I think it was maybe from a few years ago now. Follow his fight camp. Him and his brother were there and stuff. He had his 2 dogs, and it was good. It was good. It was a good watch, to be honest. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Anthony Holmes is obviously down there as well, the current champion.
Yeah, they're all down there, mate, and there's no easy rounds there, but I feel blessed having them around. Do you know what I mean? Just picking little bits off them where I can. Anthony's such a nice bloke as well. I mean, I know him just from going down there, and it's mad, really. He helps where he can. Do you know what I mean? He'll just have the odd 5 minutes with you, and he'll just say, do that, try this, do this. And then he come up to me again at the day and he went, look, you look a lot better today, mate. And he took on board. Every one of them, I take stuff off. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a little fish there, and I'm starting my way, but I feel like I always say in a year's time, I want to see in a year's time where I'm at, and hopefully there's a massive difference.
So this isn't something that you just want to kind of dip into. This is something that you want to make a statement in, is it then?
100%, mate. Yeah, I've told you, I'm 100% focused right now. That there's nothing stopping me at the minute. Like I said, I've dipped and dabbed before, where people obviously he's toying it. There's no chance anyone can say that this time. Yeah, I'm leaving no stone unturned. Training as hard as I possibly can without overtraining. But even when I'm borderline overtraining, I'm going again. And there's nothing that I can say I haven't done this time. Or I don't sweat to have won. I want to win, lose, draw. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go again and see where. Just keep trying to master what I'm doing. It's just me against me. I'm just going to keep getting better and better and see what brings. But you know, the goal is to have multiple fights in the Bkfc and one day have my name out there.
Brilliant. So how many times are you looking to get out this year? Any ideas?
It's something we spoke about. I'm not looking past this fight because I think that's stupid to look past this fight. I need to win this fight to get, you know, to people who've got their names. They've done it by winning fights. They've not done it by looking this, looking that. You've done it by winning fights, and that's what I need to do. I need to win this fight, and then I don't know whether I'd rush to go out again. I'd want to look at what I've not done right, and put it right in training, and really not do what I've done now in this camp, but train as hard, if you know what I mean, and
see what needs work and what needs work, and learn from your experiences.
Yeah,
which is something we were kind of talking about, learning from experiences off camera before, wasn't it? And about mindset as well, and how you feeling. You're feeling strong and fit, healthy yourself, but your mindset, you're feeling very, very positive, very, very focused.
Yeah, my mum touched on it earlier. I got my mum in. She's been watching this. She's like, "Why didn't you mention me before?" So,
hello, Mum.
Yeah, she mentioned to me. She said that I'm rubbing the right stones at the minute today, and I feel like that. I feel I'm aligned to everything at the minute. I'm razor focused. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like everything's going the right way, and it's down to the work I'm putting into everything. And it's good for me. It's bad for anyone that's in front of me at this stage, because I'm razor focused, and I'm just learning. And I'm surrounded by amazing people, and it's working at the minute. Whatever's happening, it's working at the minute because the mind's as strong as it could be.
That's great. That's good to hear. It's good to hear, because you did go through a little bit of shit. You mentioned, sorry to bring that up, but
no, I haven't. It's mad, really, because I relate to a lot of other people. I mean, it feels like a lot of fighters and that, or whatever. I hear the stories, and it's like, I did that. Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit, to be fair. I won't go too much into it. I spoke to you like, I fucked up a little bit in my life and did some.
As we all have.
Yeah. And this last 18 months, 2 years, I've cut the shit out of my life. I've surrounded myself with good people, sorted my mindset out. That was the main thing. As well as I look back and I thought I was in a really good place and I knew exactly what I was doing and I made good decisions. But fuck me, I look back now and Jesus Christ, I couldn't have made any worse decisions than I made half the time. But listen, that's in the past and I own that. And I'm a totally different person now. And yeah, I've sorted the life shit out. And that's why I think at this time I'm probably razor focused, because there's nothing else going on in my life apart from, like we spoke about, my work. I'm lucky enough to I can train all the time. And then, the family just takes a little bit of a back step in these 8 weeks or so, doesn't it? But they're huge for me, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure they're your world, and this is what you're doing it for, as well as doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your family, and
of course, yeah, it's only me, and there's no one else.
Yeah, and to improve as a person as well, and give yourself something new to focus on. Give yourself something new to
an exciting
challenge. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for this challenge. Like I say, I told you before that, a few of the, I've chucked myself in for MMA fights or even fights I've had before. I knew what I could do. I knew what I could do with my fists. I knew what I could do. But there'd be something there doubting it. And I think that was, I don't know. Whereas this time, I don't doubt. I don't doubt anything. I just believe in the process. And told you about what I believe in with the visual boards and stuff like that, law of attraction. I believe in that. I've put everything, the hard work, and I've put it out there, and the rest will just follow. And there's lessons to be learned on the way and stuff like that. But right now, like I say, I think them stones are rubbing the right way.
Yeah, putting things out into the universe and saying them out loud, they do make things come true.
100%,
I definitely believe that. I enjoyed that you showed me your little your phone earlier, and your screensaver was your kind of affirmations and things. And
yeah, every day, mate. I do it when I'm in my ice bath out there. My neighbours must look at me because I'm talking to myself, doing my affirmations, doing meditation. I'm telling her, this neighbour that side, I'm sure she looks out thinking, that mad cunt's out again. Yeah, shivering myself. I went out yesterday, pissing down with rain, and I'm like talking to myself in ice bath. I always have a look. Almost look like a right nutter.
So, is an opponent anything that you kind of look at? Or is it just somebody it's just a person? Or have you looked into him much, Hickson?
I looked into him again because I used to focus on this. I'm trying to do things. I used to focus on the opponent, look at what they were doing, and think, "Oh God, he looks good there, looks good there." If I'm the best me, that's all I can be. Like at this early stage, I don't think I need to concentrate too much on my opponent. The respect's going to be there. I won't be looking past him, but I'm not going to concentrate on them too much, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to learn from other bits, and some fighters like to do the studying, some like to learn. But I also know that a lot of 90, in fact, I'd probably say 100% of the fighters that I'm surrounded by, they don't worry about their opponent. They worry about themselves.
Yeah,
and that's all I can do. And I don't want to come across in a cocky. I just worry about me, and the respect's there. It'll always be there, but I just need to concentrate on me. But I know a bit. I like Naf. I've heard from that he's a lovely lad, and I'm sure after the fight we'll have a good chat, and the respect will be there. But until then, like I said to you, it's game time for me.
Yeah. Do you think that's where it's a little bit different for you now? Then, in the past, maybe the self-doubt has crept in because you've looked at an opponent and not worried about what you can do 100%. So
yeah,
you mentioned off camera before that you've kind of been seeing a mind coach to help you through this.
Yeah, massive.
Your visualization that you do as well.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. I told you before that Johnny Watton, that a lot of the people go to it's the things he told me to do, and it's brilliant. But again, it felt easier understanding it, the mindset I'm in now. Like the old mindset that I was in, I'd have struggled with it. There was too much going on. I was probably doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm doing it for me now. Like I'm doing it for me. This camp's helped, and yeah, just believing in yourself and don't worry about it. Go out there and just perform on the night and do what you got to do. But yeah, everything's cool now. Everything's brilliant. I can't moan about anything really now.
Yeah, good stuff. Do you do fight predictions at all? Do you kind of have an idea of how you think the fight's going to go or going to finish?
I'll have some sort of prediction because I have it wrote down. How it's happening, but it'll stay there for now and it'll stay here. But yeah, we work on stuff and stuff like that. And again, I'll just totally honest with this, Ross. Who knows? I've never done this before.
Yeah,
I've never done this before, so it's all new to me. But I've got a way in my head that it's going to work. I've walked it out and run it out. I don't like to chuck fight predictions out of there, but I'm not going to be messing around. I'm coming for it.
Yeah, I might stick a little fiver on what you've got written down there just in case. What can the fight fans expect to see from Arron Blakey then?
Power. Do you know what I mean? I can carry a lot of power. I like to. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me. I'm just going to go out there and hopefully show what I can do. Do you know what I mean? I'm working on a lot of things, but like I say, it's new for me. I don't want to chuck anything out there. What I'm going to do? Let me get some wins under my belt, Ross, and then I'll start showing people what I'm going to do. But I've got to go out there and just do what I've been working on with the coaches. And the number one aim is to obviously win this fight. But I can't see anything but less than a win. I can't. I'd go in there with a broken leg and fight this. Unfortunately, it's just where I'm at the minute.
Yeah. Tickets wise as well, we talked before, as we were saying, you've sold quite a few tickets. Have you still got tickets left to sell?
Do you know what? I've still got 4 left, and I think they've probably gone. I was in the shower earlier, mate, and I thought, I better sort them tickets out. I've got loads of tickets in the glove box that people's bought. So, yeah, I've done quite a few tickets, and I love the tickets that have been sold. I think I've done like 8 tables, and then another. So I think I sold 100 and something tickets, but. Yeah, a lot of family, a lot of work stuff and like that. So, yeah, hopefully there'll be a big roar. And obviously we've got a few other fans in there for obviously Rico as well. So Rico's done a lot as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's 4 Yorkshire lads at least that I know of that are going to be on the card.
Yeah,
so
it's quite
I'm
local
sure
for us.
it is quite a local show, isn't it? I'm sure there's going to be an absolute mad crowd. I think the atmosphere is going to be unbelievable there.
I'm looking forward to this. It's quite a big venue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Will you be there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
No, I said, will you be there on the night?
Oh yeah, I'll be there on the night. Definitely, I'll be down on the Friday. At the show on the Saturday as well. Going to be doing bits. Probably be doing bits with Lou from the Fuse, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing some stuff with him, I think. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to kind of meeting everyone as well and getting to see them face to face.
I think I'll probably be on I'll be on like first 3, I think. And I'm buzzing for that, so I can watch what the rest of the fights.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't wait for the main card. I said main card, the co-main and main. Like, as a fight fan as well, like, there's going to be 2 good fights. Well, all of them, to be fair. Rico's, I can't wait for them all, but Christy Holmes is going to be some fight.
Christy Holmes is going to be something special. It's going to be. It's going to be. I can't wait to see it. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased knowing Danny for so long and things.
I'm obviously a little bit biased with Holmes.
Of course.
I'll follow Christy as well, and I like his story, and I think he's an absolute worry. But I spar with Holmes, and I tell you now, he's some hard company, mate.
Yeah, I've actually been speaking to Anthony earlier. He's hopefully going to come on next week, so I'm looking forward to that.
Proper gentleman, isn't he?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't hold my bias against me. So, sorry, Anthony. What we were saying, tickets wise. So you've sold loads of tickets. It's going to be a big Yorkshire show. Lots of Yorkshire fighters on there. For people as well, you can also download the Bkfc app as well. It's about $8.99 a month, and you get all the shows pretty much live and free. Apart from a couple you've got to do the pay-per-view for as well. But Holmes and Christie, it's going to be a war. Cox and Burrito as well. Going to be great to see Cox getting out there and doing his stuff.
He's a machine, isn't he?
Yeah. The whole card I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's got some good fights on there.
Like you went down to the Crystal Palace show, didn't you?
Yes, mate. Yeah, I went down there, and there was some really good fights on that as well. Really good fights.
Yeah, and the production level of it all, is that kind of going to be the biggest kind of scale that you've been on?
Yeah. Well, I fought on Cage Steel, which is quite a good production stuff. Have you heard of Cage Steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I fought on there. That'll be the biggest for me, mate. Like, I took my missus and my mum down to Crystal Palace, and probably not the best idea because she was like, "You're doing this?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm not coming." But yeah, I've convinced her to come now. But yeah, the production's minting it. I mean, again, the old me probably looked at, I'm going to thrive off this. I'm going to enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. This is the moment that everyone wants, isn't it? So, lucky to be on the show. I
think was it Israel Adesanya at the weekend when he won his belt back. If one person, he hopes everyone can feel the way that he feels on winning that, standing there, winning there, and it must be, and it will be an unbelievable feeling for anyone that's doing, everyone competing and stuff. It's got to be 100%. Awesome.
That's the goal. That's all through the camp. Them painful sessions, and like I said, I talked to all the fighters. You get it where you're drained. The stuff you give up, the family time, everything like that. The horrible diet, but it's all worth it when you get your hand raised, and I can't wait for that feeling. I can't tell you. Yeah.
Are you about on point for weight then?
Yeah, bang on, mate. Bang on. I Big Mac earlier.
Did you?
No, but I'm there. To be fair, I'm probably gonna. I can say this. I'm probably gonna come down a weight again. I was 93 kilograms when I started, and I'm 85 now. But I fought at 77 before, but I didn't want to come down too much, because it's my first.
Yeah.
It's my first outing. I didn't want to be drained, I've done it before, drained myself a lot. In 6 weeks, I went from 93 to 77, and it was just too much, too quick. I wanted to walk around a bit at this weight, so I'll probably drop again if I'm honest, but yeah, let's do it at this weight and then drop again. But yeah, I'm on bang on at the minute, mate.
Yeah. Again, obviously not looking past your opponent, Hickson. But you're saying there you want to drop down a weight. Is there anyone that you've kind of got your eye on in that weight category?
Not all, mate. Not all. I'm sole concentrating on my opponent now, Nath. We've got to do our business first, and like I say, if that all goes well, then I'll start probably looking at things. But you can't look past that. Do you know what I mean? And you do probably subconsciously looking, because that's what I'm looking, focused on that. The only reason why I said I'd drop is because this weight's, it's probably I can go lighter quite easy.
Yeah, like you said, it won't drain you as much if you're fighting close to something what you walk around at, rather than
cutting
all the weight and things.
I've done it before, mate, and it just drained the life out of me. If you've been walking around it, I probably want to walk around probably about 80. Do you know what I mean? Be training at 80 and then lose that last bit.
Yeah,
but I do like eating. So,
have you found the dieting hard?
Yeah. Or do you know what, mate? I enjoy it because it's a test. It's that. So I've got down there pretty quick. I mean, me and Rico went to watch UFC. At
London.
O2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were only on about it earlier in the car. I was like, we went to Gaucho, which is in the O2, and I was like, I'm not eating chips, and this was like weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's like, Blakey, you don't need to worry so much yet. Like, you'll get the weight. I was like, no, not eating chips, not eating that. And I got to weight so easy, and he was eating chips and everything on the night, and I was like, I wish I'd bet them chips now. I didn't have anything, mate. I didn't have anything bad because I was worried about not getting it weight.
You'll have to go back down to London to get your chips once this is over. Good stuff. Before we wrap this up, then, mate, have you got any sponsors that you want to shout out to, or team gyms?
Yeah, Cryo Retford. So Cryo Retford sponsor me. They're a cryotherapy centre. So it's like, the chamber.
Yeah.
The ice chamber there. So they sponsor me. Kingdom of Ink. Tattoo parlour at Doncaster. You'll probably see that I go there a lot because I'm covered in tattoos. Who else is there? Edmonton's Electrical, so that's one of my suppliers. That's about it, really. Shout out to my mum because she's like, you never say out about me. So at least I said something about her. She's my biggest fan.
Fantastic, mate. I really appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. It's been great talking to you, mate. And
good for me.
Yeah, we'll meet up when we're down there. And the very best of luck to you. Hope you get out safe and everything.
Cheers, Ross. I appreciate it, mate. You take care.
Yeah, you as well, my man. Keep in touch. Speak to you soon, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Cheers, bud. Arron Blakey, ladies and gents. Absolutely cracking lad. Great to meet him. Great to talk to him. Fantastic. And I wish him the very, very best of luck. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Bkfc UK 40, April 22nd. Get your tickets. You can get them from the Bkfc website. Download the app and make sure that you go over to the Fuse UK now. He's going to be doing a podcast with Andy Bakewell. So go over to his channel at 8 o'clock. Busy week this week for myself. Lee Brown on tomorrow. Nath Hickson on Friday. And Luke Nevin on Saturday at 3 o'clock. And then, of course, Anthony Holmes. And me and Lou will be doing a little show as well between ourselves, a little Bkfc 40 preview. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks very much, everyone. Hit the like and subscribe. I hate saying it. It makes it sound like a dick, but it goes a long way. It does help when you do it, to be fair. So, or don't. It's up to you. Have a good evening. Cheers, pal.